idea the amount of ignorant mess we're about to get into right now.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Hello and welcome to a brand new preview episode for Black on Black Cinema. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Micah.
Hey.
And Terrence.
What's up?
All right, guys, we're back. This is a preview episode for episode 173, Harriet. This is the biographical film that came out in 2019 starring Cynthia Erivo, directed by Casey Lemons about Harriet Tubman. That's pretty much all I can tell you because that's the only relevant information you need to know. Terrence, you are the only one of the three of us who have seen this movie so far, so this will be a new experience for us. You did review it.
I did.
People hated you for it. So I look forward to this one. Micah, how excited are you about this? You were you seemed like you were pretty pumped.
I forgot we were doing this movie. And I think this is like the second or third time that I forgot we were doing this movie. Even though I suggested that we do this movie.
Nice.
Because I'm not excited. I'm looking up the Wikipedia now to see how detailed it is so that I don't have to like take copious notes because I'm not looking forward to this. From what I understand, it's not the worst. It's not that bad. No, it's not the worst.
Well, look forward to our review of Harriet in full coming next week. It should be interesting. I was really excited for this when it was first announced, and that seems to be like sort of diminishing returns. But we'll see. Terrence can't wait.
I'm fine. Look,
I'm saying you can't wait to actually give a long form opinion on this, which I'm looking forward to actually. But you can rent this. It is in places that you can rent it, Amazon, so on and so forth. So check that out in full for our review next week. The random preview episode topic this week is more coronavirus related talk, but more about something I think that has been sort of bothering the three of us. It certainly has been bothering me, which is
me for the last 35 years.
right. Which is the topic not just of white privilege, but I am going to make the statement that I feel is very evident in these last couple of weeks, which is one. I will say this before for people who listen and then like get mad because you don't understand all of the context. I'll just throw the context up front for you. If this does not apply to you, it does not apply to you. I'll just say that. White people are the most selfish motherfuckers on the planet. Period. There it is. White Americans, because we're speaking specifically about white Americans. I don't know about other white people around the world. Hey, I'm from England. I'm not like this. Not talking about you. Talking about white Americans.
And I don't know that.
I don't know that. I'm just saying specifically about this topic. In reference to COVID-19 and the coronavirus spreading throughout the U.S., there have been protests, if you've been living under a rock, there have been protests popping up from conservative white folks, which is why I'm giving you the context because it's definitely more that, but it's not just that. These protests have been popping up about white people like, our freedoms are being infringed on because we have to stay at home and take care of our kids and shit. This sucks. And, they're not able to get haircuts and all these other things. They're being a bunch of fucking Karens. And they're complaining about how their liberty and all this other stuff is being infringed because they're being forced to stay home so they don't spread a virus that will kill people. I call them selfish because that's what it is. It's more about them than even the lives of other people who are either have immuno issues or are incredibly young or incredibly old or have other health issues that make them more susceptible to the more extreme symptoms of coronavirus. What are your thoughts? I'll start with Terrence.
Are you so, Michael?
Well, we figured we would know what yours would be.
Right,
So,
Oh,
I mean, it's not
Just-
a surprise that the guy who has on multiple occasions said, "I fucking hate white people" on this show would think a certain way about them. But,
Terrence is just feeling vindicated at this point.
But look,
yeah, pretty much.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem going first. I think, look, I don't hate white people. Okay, I don't hate Caucasians, but I fucking hate white people. If that makes any sense.
I don't.
Like, remember Chris Rock said there's black people and there's niggas?
Yeah.
White people is officially a pejorative. White people is the nigger for white people in my eyes. Because white people are really getting on my goddamn nerves.
I don't think I've said that statement aloud more in the last 3 weeks to myself than any other time in my life. Like every article I read, I'm like, yo, white people are getting on my goddamn nerves. Like it's insane. It's insane. And again, if this doesn't apply to you, if you're one of these white people who listen to this show, it doesn't apply to you.
If you're a Caucasian, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
But them fucking your fucking white people relatives and your white people cousins and your white people neighbors, you need to have a fucking talk with them.
I do like the fact that white people is a pejorative now. White people is the nigger of white people. That's funny. That's funny. It's true.
I feel like they have those talks, but it just don't.
Thanksgiving.
At Thanksgiving when you
They don't.
your racist uncle.
They don't.
I don't.
Avoidance.
Nope. They do, and I'm going to tell you why. They have them, but not only are they the most fucking selfish, they're the most stubborn people as well. Like I'm a stubborn ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you right now, but I think it's in their nature because they don't like to be told what to do. I said that a couple days ago. Like white people do not like to be told what the fuck to do. They lose their fucking minds when you tell them what to do. They're like, oh fuck you, freedom, Second Amendment, nigga, huh?
Liberty.
Guns have to do with this. No, they're selfish and they don't like to be told what to do. You put that together and you get a white nigga.
Yeah,
like Micah said.
Yeah, you get.
It's very frustrating. Yeah, you get white people. Right, they're very frustrating, and they have been for a very long time for me.
And they're hypocrites, yo. It's one thing to be consciously hypocritical, but to the cognitive dissonance that white people have when it comes to things like Colin Kaepernick protesting by himself. Didn't say nothing to nobody.
Right, quietly.
Then some fucking white person had to go and instigate the shit. And then
now he's out of a job.
And now he's out of a job because white people don't know what the fuck to do with themselves, right? But then they turn around and they all want to protest about getting haircuts. There's one video of one white people going around and he says, we got to open up because I need a haircut. And then he thinks for a second. He's like, and I need to go to work.
Yeah.
That shows you.
The first thing was a haircut.
Right.
That's from the clip I played on Look Forward because he catches a. Yeah, you're right. He catches a. We open it up. We need to get haircuts and pay bills. I was like, yeah.
Because they don't want to go to fucking work.
Nobody wants to go to work.
Nobody wants to work.
No.
You want to get paid from sitting there. Look, if you could, they want this to be a fucking snow day, and it's not.
Yeah,
it's not. And they don't understand that. Or they do understand it. And you're right, Terrence. They do understand it. And they give it the middle finger.
Yeah. Well,
and the other thing is,
go ahead.
They want things to open back up. But in order for that to happen, people have to go to work. And
right.
You're going to put people in danger.
Right. You're actually, you're protesting.
You have the fucking virus.
Right. You're protesting for people to be in harm's way. You're not protesting,
for people to be in harm's way. Like, right. You're going to go back to your job. Maybe you might still be getting paid. Like, you don't want to go. Like, I'm sure those people that are protesting are still probably getting paid. A lot of them. And there weren't that many people to begin with.
No, there really isn't.
Protesting. They just made it look like there was a bunch of people, but it wasn't that many. But I feel like they probably still have jobs and are getting paid like teleworking and shit like that. But like the folks that have to go that work at restaurants and fucking food at supermarkets and shit like that, they're still working. Well, not the restaurants; they're all closed. But people at the supermarkets are still working. Have you been to a supermarket lately? I went to Giant Sunday. They have like they don't even checking out. Like they make you do self checkout, and if there's something in your self checkout that they'll put a code in for you, and you scan it. None of the actual lines are open. And they all have masks and all this other shit. They got gloves on and everything. So like they're giant. I mean, they're kind of looking after their employees, but like not every place is doing that.
Right. Like I went into a Home Depot and they have like they literally had like plexiglass shields around
over the
everybody. Yeah. I mean, like that's what they should be doing, right? But like the thing to me is that selfishness. I think you're right. I think it does come from the like, I don't want to be told what to do, but I don't think I think it's because they don't have a history of ever dealing with any level of systematic oppression, right? Like nobody likes being told what to do. I would love to be able to just like go and do what I want to do. Like we were driving around because we had to go do something. I was like, damn, remember when we could have like stopped and got something to eat at this
like
place?
When outside was open.
Yeah, like
That shit was lit.
the whole fucking society is closed. Right, exactly. So for me personally, I just look at it like, okay, yeah, it's a convenience that I could go to the stores, I could go to a restaurant, I could, buy things or whatever. That is a convenience for me. And I am being inconvenienced because of a greater situation. We at least as black people, I can only speak as a black person, we have dealt with having to always sort of like in society, we have to think about our community largely, right? Like in how we're seen, right? If some people say, oh, they don't think about if like something happens to a black person, they don't internalize that. But I do, right? Like if I see like black people wilding for some reason, I'm like, please don't do that. Because like we get lumped together, whether it's fair or not fair, we just do. White people don't suffer that situation. So like they don't have to deal with, like if they just wildin', they wildin', right? Like that's an individual. That's them. He's not with me, right? That's why I think as much as people joke about it, I think that's why the Karen thing bothers them, because it's a label, right? And they don't like that shit. Like if you're just like, all y'all acting like fucking Karens or whatever. They're like, don't. That's putting us all in one box. And we don't fuck around like that. We're all individuals, all freedom and liberty. We're all different, right? But they like to do that to other people. Like it's okay for them to label all black people a certain way. It's okay for them to label all Latin folks a certain way. But they don't deal with that shit because they've never, what was it? Chris from
Insanity Check.
Yeah, Insanity Check was like, white people do whatever they want because they don't have any natural predators. That's a fucking hilarious line, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's absolutely true. They don't have somebody standing above them, pushing them down for hundreds of years. They don't. So they like, the government's like, hey, just chill at home and watch Netflix. They're like, we can't take this. This is too much.
And here's the thing, like, it's not really closed. Like, there's just a
No, you
bunch
can
of
do
places that there's just a bunch
Right.
of places that are not open that you wanted to go to.
I just told you I was at Home Depot.
Yeah. Like Home Depot, like the supermarkets are still open. Like you can't go out like recreationally. Nigga, go to the park.
Yo, we walk roughly 5 miles a day. Take a stroll. It's fine.
Yeah, walk through your neighborhood.
I don't want to do that.
See in my neighborhood. I mean, I have like fucking trails that I could go to if I wanted to.
Right.
I don't, but they're open.
Right. Like the things that people are complaining that they can't do are relatively not that important. Like in the grand scheme of
important
it.
at all.
Clearly,
It's
society
not
hasn't
important
collapsed
for
on
you to go
itself.
to a fucking restaurant.
Right.
Right.
The only problem is like those people are not getting paid, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But like, you don't have to go out to eat.
No.
You don't.
We have not done any
essential.
we have not done a single bit of takeout this entire time.
You could get takeout if you wanted to.
Right.
You can have it delivered. You can go to the fucking store and that's what we did the other day. Because my wife, who is very much an extrovert, is losing her goddamn mind. So we went out for a drive, and she was like, I mean, it was like a kid who had never seen the outside before. Right? And we
Just screaming out the window.
we rode past this Mexican place that we go to, and she was like, "Oh, let's go there. Can we go there?" I'm like, "Oh, let's just drive around first."
Come on.
We were driving around, and she called just to make sure that they were accepting orders. I'm like, "Yo, just chill, just chill, and we will get there." But we got there. Everybody was masked up, and they, you paid, and they handed you your bag, and it was fine, man. It was fine. Like,
yeah, just stay 6 feet away from me, nigga.
Yeah, just back the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I ordered wine online, and I went and picked it up. Yeah, it was fine. I got to the place. They had my box of shit, grabbed it, and I bounced. Like, you can still get things.
Yeah, you're not, like, people think that they're in jail. They're not in jail.
That's why Ellen caught shit for that fucking tweet she had.
Oh, what did she say?
No. She said, like, being quarantined is like being in jail. I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it is not.
And people just lit her ass up for that shit. They're like, that's not funny.
like you're rich.
Yeah, first of all, she is incredibly wealthy.
Like, there is.
Second of all, just shut up. Stop it.
That just goes to show you that there is no matter how good the Caucasian, there is a latent,
apparently she's not that nice.
There's a latent white person in there just waiting to fucking say something.
Apparently Ellen isn't as nice as you think.
Apparently Ellen's a real white person.
You know why I 100% believe you? Because she is incredibly successful.
Yeah.
And to be incredibly successful, you gotta be a stone cold white person. It is. I mean, like, think of the incredibly successful white people out there, even the ones that, like, kind of, were cool, right? Like, everybody loved Steve Jobs. Apparently, that nigga was a white person of the highest order.
Which is hilarious because he's Syrian by birth, but whatever. But he was adopted by apparently white people.
Right. That shit rubs off. That shit rubs off.
But I am amazed at the level of selfishness. Like, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not like, white people are acting like assholes. Like, that part that's not shocking to me. I'm just like, yo, you guys have literal arguments about, like, whether a woman should be able to have an abortion because, like, the sanctity of life. These motherfuckers are alive, walking around people. They're like, just let them burn. Who gives a fuck? I got to go to the barbershop. Bitch, your hair looks ratty anyway. You don't even cut your hair. Knock it off. The woman, I need a haircut. Bitch, you needed a haircut 25 years ago. What are you talking about? But, like, that level of selfishness is amazing. Like, it's amazing. Oh, well, some people die. Yo, I just listened to a podcast today from, I think, the Washington Post, and they were talking about, like, this kid dying who was like 5. Yo, is that acceptable? 5 years old is acceptable so that you can go out to fucking Target? No, it's not. And by the way, you can go to Target now. Okay, they're not closed. Like, but so you can go to a restaurant, so you can get a tattoo. Yeah, it's worth a kid dying. Look, we talked.
You can't social distance at a tattoo. The thing is literally in your face as he's tattooing you.
Yeah, they're opening the bar.
He's in your face, piercing your skin.
Right, right.
What kind of logic is that? Oh,
so stupid.
Oh, is he wearing a mask, nigga? It don't matter. Like, all right. But Baltimore or Maryland is opening, which I think the governor actually has been doing a really good job over these last couple of weeks. Who I'm not personally a fan of, but he's opening barbershops.
Well, he said he's when?
Apparently, like, he came out like last night or something. They're like, there was a big union or whatever was like pushing for him to open like barbershops and hair salons and shit.
Well, first of all,
I know they said that he was going to be making the announcement of his like plan to open things.
Yeah,
up
like a full thing. Yeah, absolutely.
But not like, I didn't know I don't see that happening.
I know what I better see. I better see a fucking news story on about every hair salon in the country being packed to the gills with white people, because apparently everyone wants a fucking haircut.
Also, y'all don't get haircuts. Y'all get haircuts less.
I don't get haircuts any fucking way.
Yo, you get a haircut like once every 2 months. Bitch, we're there every week. What the fuck y'all talking about?
That's a weird one, though. Like a salon and a what are they going to, like, what's that place called? The hair cuttery? Is that what's going to
Yo, if y'all don't order a Flowbee on Amazon and not get the fuck off, like, come on, yo. Come on.
I'm really concerned about my sport clips.
Cartoon cuts. Like, no. Come on.
Yeah, that's a weird fucking, that is a very strange thing to risk your life for, yeah.
Yo, a haircut?
It just is. Like, yeah, I know that niggas is looking wild. Like you said, fucking Brad is looking a little crazy, but like, yeah, he's got a wife and a kid.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it, yeah.
Yeah, you better get a number.
Pretty goddamn serious. And Florida opened up the fucking beaches, and literally that same day they were packed.
Kentucky got hit a spike after all those protests.
Yep.
Florida hit a spike at couple days after the beaches opened up.
It's not a fucking game.
I saw
Don't add up.
I saw a white people out on the news. She was in Florida, and she was like, this is textbook white people talk, right? White people speak. She was like, yeah, we live on this waterfront up here, and it's just so sad to be able to live on this waterfront and look at the beach every day and not be able to go out. Bitch, you're on the same beach. Go on your patio. You live there.
Yo,
you get the same fucking breeze.
Yo, I listened to one of the blondes. I don't know which one it is. Who cares? From Fox News. She was complaining because Trump, came out. Of course, he's got to use this opportunity to shut down immigration because of racism. But
that's just the most retarded thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, we're closing the country. It's here, dude.
Nigga, it's here.
It's already
it's like
here.
Fucking the cop coming to your house and closing the door when the goddamn criminal's already in there, locking the door. Don't make sense.
Quick.
Not only
You're welcome.
here,
I'm leaving.
It's like they don't want to come here.
You're right.
Because we have the most cases.
We're the epicenter of it.
Yo, Mexicans are like, hold on a second.
It's like, wait, I'm really trying to be free of this fucking all of this shenanigans around here, but y'all got COVID?
Nah.
I'm gonna wait for a couple months.
Yeah, call me when them numbers are down. But so he closes the border, right? Which again, that's its own level of stupidity. But he does that, and this woman on Fox News is complaining, I shit you not, about how she has an au pair, and what is she supposed to do? Yo, listen to yourself, yo. But I have an au pair, and she helps me with my kids. One, take care of your own goddamn kids. You rich, lazy piece of shit. Two, you complaining about having a white immigrant come in and taking care of your kids. God forbid, what will you do without him? Like, this is your argument. But like, you just literally, one, you don't give a fuck about that au pair's life. Who gives a fuck, right? You don't care. You don't care about them traveling, all the people on planes who can possibly get COVID. You don't care about all the people who have to like deal with your ass while you're going in, spouting your nonsense on Fox News. Like, they don't care about any of this shit. None of it. But my attitude is this. Especially if you're a conservative, because it's mostly, right? It's mostly conservative, white people. I don't ever want to hear an argument about pro-life anything from you. You don't give a fuck about people's lives. Stop it. Just knock it off. Just say, we just want more babies to believe in whatever religion so we can push our bullshit so we can make more money. Say that. Don't talk about pro-life anything. You don't give a fuck about people's lives because you're willing to burn people who are 35 years old working at your local pick and save down the street. You don't give a fuck about them. That gets fucked up. And I hate that it takes this kind of situation for some people to realize that, which I think most, rational people who pay attention have realized. Like, these people just don't give a fuck. And they are a direct hindrance to this country doing well. They are a direct hindrance. 100%. These niggas are still backing Trump after this shit. Your Meemaw gotta die? I don't understand it.
That boggles my fucking mind. I don't get that. I don't understand.
Oh, no.
That just proves how trash these people, like everybody, all of them, they're garbage.
Yeah.
Like he has not told one truth since this thing has started.
Yeah. He came out today. Oh, or the other day. I'm not I'm not going to pressure any of the states. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let them do whatever they want. Turn around the very next day. Liberate Michigan. Get your guns. Like, what the fuck?
She's like, Second Amendment. What? In Virginia, I was like, I don't see what the fuck that has to do with
trying
the pandemic.
to steal your great Second Amendment, the great one. The what?
Nigga, name one other amendment. Name one. That's not in the Bill of Rights. Name one. Is there another Second Amendment one? Like, they don't know any of them. So it's.
He's an idiot. Oh, like, no, he's not. He's an idiot, but at the same time,
he's the ultimate white person.
He is the ultimate white person. Like, yes. What did he say? He said that he had ultimate power. What is it, like a week and a half ago?
Yeah, total authority.
Total authority. And then he's like, governors, they have it. I let them do what they need to do.
But I have total authority. By the way, I'm not responsible for any of this shit.
Right. So if something happens, then he can just throw the blame on all of the governors.
Yeah.
Right. It's all states' rights when it comes to guns, but when it comes to protecting your ass, no, we gotta listen to the ultimate white people.
Yeah. Well, and even better is, I'm gonna open up the country. How can you do that? You didn't close it.
Right. You didn't do shit.
Yeah,
you literally didn't. You were like, no, we can't do that.
Which he could, by the way, and he should have. But if he had, then other white people would have been blaming him, and he don't want that. So instead, he lets them blame the governors for actually doing their job, and then he turns around and somehow has an anti-government message while being in charge of all government. Like, it shit doesn't make sense. Again, white people, do you pay attention to shit?
I know y'all don't believe in theology.
No.
But there's a saying that the greatest trick the devil pulled was making the world believe he doesn't exist. That's the same thing that this nigga is doing. Like at that whole party is the greatest trick they've ever pulled is being both pro and anti-government.
Yep.
And it's
no, you're right.
That's weird.
It's weird. Fucking baffling to me, man. It's fucking baffling because it's not. Look, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't care. I'm a dumb nigga, but even I can see that shit. Like, come on, yo. I just look. I'm not as dumb as the white people, but I'm a dumb. and I don't know, man. It's really frustrating. It's super frustrating.
So there's also to that point, and I think that is a good one. It's not even that. It's not just that they believe in like they're anti-government or like government shouldn't exist, but they're also pro-government. It's not even just that. It's even more shitty than that, which is they convince their people that they're pro-small government when in fact they are for massive government control on shit that they shouldn't even be in control of. Small government, enough that we'll get out of your way if you want to have infinite guns, but big enough that we're going to make sure that you, woman over there, that we control your uterus. How the fuck is that small government? It's not. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You're small government enough that you just let tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people get killed with guns every year. You do nothing about it. Hey, some hippies want to smoke weed in California. Fuck that shit. We have to regulate all of this. Yeah. The reason why they're not in the stopping the weed game at this point is because that barn door is open and there's just literally nothing they can do anymore. But they don't believe in states' rights. They don't. No. Why the fuck you tweeting liberate Michigan? What the fuck? Yo, that's literally inciting a revolution. It is an absolute insane thing that he
What
did.
does it mean?
Well, he
doesn't like the governor.
Right.
Because she kind of clowned his ass.
Yeah.
A couple times.
Rightfully so. He don't like the governor of Maryland.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Look, he don't like the governor of Maryland either.
Yeah. I saw Hogan on, I don't know, it was a CNN or something like that. He was like, look, like I read everything they sent me. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. but I got my wife to talk to the Koreans to get some goddamn.
Nigga, that was a boss ass move, yo. That's a boss ass move. Like for people, like you got to give him credit for that. So for folks who don't know, like we're all in Maryland, but so the governor is a Republican, Larry Hogan, and his wife, Yumi Hogan, is of Korean descent, and
And his inner white people came out and said, "Hey, Yumi, you're Korean, they're Korean."
Talk to him for me.
You
guys
speak
know
the
each other,
language.
right? You probably cousins, okay? All right, like, can you give me a hookup or something, man? Like, because of white people, don't let it be. Don't, it ain't just us. White people like getting something done up and also.
Yeah,
Exactly. Everybody wants to.
Everybody wants free cable.
They
I
all
get it.
like, well, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and work for all this, except when I can get it for free. Like,
Yeah, you goddamn right.
but yeah, he pulled he pulled a hookup, man.
Yeah.
Got us 500,000 tests.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. Thanks.
I ain't mad at that shit either. And when they come up with the cure, you best believe you gonna do that shit again.
Oh hell! Look! If you're a Democrat thinking about running against Larry Hogan, don't.
Yeah.
Don't even bother, yo. He got that shit in his back pocket. Oh, what? I'm sorry. What? I did what on education? Yeah, I saved y'all niggas. Period. Done. Drop mic. Walk off stage, and you be like, you know what? You right. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, you got it. Like you just look. We're not gonna see eye to eye on a lot of shit, but you got this. We're just gonna let you go. Yeah, but I do think there is something to be said about this level of selfishness, and I think it needs to be called out. I think it needs to be called out specifically about white people, and I think it's a problem. Like, look, if you're a good old Caucasian who is a reasonable fucking person by nature, like, call this shit out, man, because white people are making y'all look bad, like real bad, and it's crazy. And like, I still don't get it. Every demographic in this country, everyone, Black, Latino, women, young people, I think maybe old people and white people are the only demographics that support Trump over Biden. The only one. Why? This guy is a complete and utter fuck up. And he is destroying this country and killing a lot of people. Oh, if he's white, I'm white, so it's enough. Like, nah, yo, come on.
He's killing your gam, as the Surgeon General would say. He's killing your gam.
Hey, do it for your abuela or your big mama.
Or your big mama. Don't smoke.
I was like, nigga, if you don't get your tap dancing ass.
Like, the abuela and the big mama part didn't piss me off. It was the fact, like, stop drinking and smoking, niggas. Like, what? That's the part that pissed me off. I'm like, no, we're not the only ones that's.
You know what?
We have all the liquor stores in the hood, but like, we ain't the only ones that drink and smoke.
I stopped talking when that nigga said, "Do it for your abuela and your pop," and didn't say, "Do it for your gam." Like, nah, yo, nah, yeah, nah.
Yeah. Black people aren't dying because like we're doing something like shitty. Black people are dying because we are put into a position because of racism since the beginning of this country. That because we are the poorest, we are doing all the deliveries and all this other shit that these white people who are bitching and complaining about want more of. They want to put poor people back in more positions so that they can die because they want to have shit. The mayor of Las Vegas, look up that interview she does with Anderson Cooper. Yo, it's the most white people interview I've ever seen in my entire life. To paraphrase something that was asked to her, Anderson Cooper is like, she's like, we need to open up Las Vegas. And he's like, it's like a fucking petri dish, my nigga. Like, it's a casino.
Las Vegas is a strip. It's
right.
like one long ass road.
Right. But social distancing in a casino? Impossible. 2 people touching cards and slot machines and all that other shit. Like,
you're not gonna wipe unless you give everybody sanitizer wipes when they walk in the door. No, which you're not gonna do.
What's a craps table gonna look like? Social distance.
Right. One guy like
6 feet away from each other.
You roll it, you throw it into a cup, you slide the cup with a stick over to the other guy, then he dumps the cup out. Yeah, you won. What the fuck? No, that's stupid. So Anderson Cooper's like, okay, Vegas is a fucking petri dish, you psycho. Like, he's like pointing all this shit out. And she's just like, you're being an alarmist. And he's like, but science. Yeah, okay, whatever. You're
2,000 people dead. Okay, fine.
Yeah, whatever. I'm the idiot. You know what? You got it. And then he goes, okay, you want this to happen. he was like, "So are you going to stand down on the casino floor with all these people that you want to go back to work?" And how she starts her response off was, "Well, first off, I have a family."
I'm sorry, what?
Right. Nigga, I'm not trying to die. That's not my problem. That's y'all problem. They don't give a fuck
Like, yo,
about
this
you.
interview's over. Get the fuck out of my goddamn face. Oh, you're not in my face. I'd be like, click. Hit the button.
I'm not like those degenerates. I have a family.
I have a family.
What?
They don't care about
herself
you.
before she said that? She said, I have a family. What did she say afterwards? I mean, like,
I
I didn't mean it like that.
Like, I don't need to be down there. I got a family to take care of, babe.
Anderson Cooper say, like,
Yo, at one point, Anderson Cooper literally put his hands on his face, which you're not supposed to do. He was even willing to risk it. And she was like, "Oh, I listen to Dr. Fauci." He was like, "No, you don't. Like, what are you talking about? No, you don't. Don't say you believe in science. Like, don't do that. Don't do
you
that."
can't believe in science if you're willing to open up a fucking casino.
Yo, that's
And
a
you know
crazy.
People are going to come because people have gambling addictions, which are serious.
Hello.
Lord.
You should watch that movie, Micah. You should watch Uncut Gems.
I have watched it.
Oh, you.
We'll talk. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Thursday.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah. So it's yeah. I just think that level of selfishness is a real fucking problem, and we should call it out. Not just us. Everybody should call it out. Caucasians should call it out more than anybody. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. This is not about your Second Amendment. It's not even about your First Amendment. It's not. But I think that one thing that the federal government could do that would make this a lot better is what the Democrats are proposing. Give people, and what Canada's doing right now, give people $2,000 a month until this shit is over for a couple months. We can afford it. If we can afford to go bomb brown people all over the world indiscriminately, we can afford this. Then just stay home and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they're doing the I think
you give
this
people
weekend, people that have been laid off. I mean, a lot of people have been trying to get their unemployment, but they get the unemployment plus $600 extra bucks, and I think the max is like $4 something, depending on the state. It's just like $4 something here, right? It's $426 plus an extra $600, so that's like $1,000 a week.
I mean, that's not bad.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, that's not bad
for $4,000 a month.
I mean, look, for some people, that's more than they make.
Weeks. Yeah, more than the fuck I make. Well, I made, was it? Something like that. Yeah.
So yeah, I just
I feel for people who have to go on unemployment. I did that shit for a few months, and
yeah,
it's a pain in the ass, man. Like, it's a real kick in the dick. Yeah, man, I don't know. Just God,
yeah, the selfishness is getting people killed. That's pretty much the long and short of it. Like, your selfishness is going to get people killed, and it's fucked up.
Like, I don't care if your selfishness gets you killed.
Right. That sounds great.
But again, it's not about you, right? Because they're selfish. They don't see outside their own fucking purview. Which
every
is gross.
time I see some little white girl, a story about a little white girl who was like, "Fuck this virus, I'm young and I can beat anything," and then they get it. That's like, it's hard to breathe. I mean, I shouldn't feel good.
Look, I have no feeling about it. I don't. Like, look, I know you're young.
I don't feel bad for you. Not at all.
I'm
telling you.
I'm cursed with empathy to a point.
But like, this
to a point.
It only extends. What did he say in
It extends the length of a coin.
It extends to the length of a coin.
It's a dope line. He was a real piece of shit.
Dude, but like, yeah, my empathy only extends so much. Like, you brought that shit on yourself. I don't have any empathy for you.
Oh, I can't wait. Just about 2 weeks, about a week and a half, 2 weeks. All those fucking crazy protesters who are like, I was out there, bah, 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 and then be on Anderson Cooper like, I don't feel well, and I'm really scared, Anderson, and maybe I made a wrong choice. I don't give a fuck about those people. I hope you didn't infect any innocent people around you.
Stayed your white ass in a motherfucking house.
That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. Just stay home. Nigga, this is the easiest protest of all time. Oh, what you gonna do? Final Fantasy VII came out. I'm gonna go sit and do that. Probably visit Pornhub. Go to sleep. I don't know, man. That's it. That's all you got to do. You don't want to do nothing else. And y'all can't even do this. Again, when it comes to just doing simple shit to progress in this country, we don't even do that. Don't watch the NFL. Can't do it. Stay your ass at home. Can't do it.
Yeah, but, not watching the NFL infringes on my Second Amendment rights, Jay.
Y'all load Monday Night Football into a shotgun shell? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, this shit doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, I think it goes back to the earlier point, which is they don't have any natural predators, and it's a real problem. So, yeah, it's
just disgusting to me.
Yeah,
and that's the thing.
It's infuriating.
That's the thing, though.
It is.
That's the thing, though, right? Now they do have a natural predator, but they're still not fucking. Like
they don't take it serious.
Home. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? That's like saying, yo,
you can't see it.
If you get out this Jeep, a lion gonna eat your ass. Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't tell me what to do. You don't infringe on my right to walk outside this Jeep. And then this fucking predator lion uncloaks himself and eats your ass.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, well.
No, the fucked up part is they'll see that happen, and then the next white person will go, I bet that wasn't a real lion.
Well, people
see.
Get eaten by lions every day, guys.
Yeah. People get eaten by lions every day, B. I don't think that's the case at all. I was watching or listening to Rachel Maddow last night, and she had a guest on. He's a doctor or an epidemiologist or something like that. And he was like a white dude. He was as real as shit. He was like, yeah, everything's fucked up. And she's like, so what do we do? He's like, well, some people are just going to have to die.
Oops.
All these protests. He was like, all these protesters. I was like, you know what? They got to learn the hard way. They get sick and die. Oh, like the way he said it, I was like, wow. She was like, that's terrible. I mean, I get it, but that's really awful. He's like, yeah, people got to learn the hard way. If they don't want to take it seriously, oh well. I mean, protesting is really stupid, but like when he talked about Chris Cuomo, he got sick.
Yeah.
Stayed in the basement. Had his wife bring the food up to the top of the steps and all this other shit. She still got sick.
Oh, really? Did she get it too?
Yeah, she got sick. Yeah.
Jesus.
That was a couple days ago. And he was like, yeah, I feel really bad about it, but we did everything I was supposed to do, but we're in the same fucking house 24/7. So there really isn't anything.
Yeah. What can you do? What can you do? I mean,
it's crazy. Like it is what it is. Like people are going to get sick, but like you can stop it from happening by not being a selfish dickhead. I don't understand. I just don't understand never seeing the world outside of yourself until like, oh, my grandmother got sick. You or your grandmother or your kid or your husband or your wife. Oh, now it's a problem. But now, I mean, you see. Right. But that is such a conservative thing, right? This idea that you never understand how anyone else feels about something. It is unbelievable to you until it happens directly to you. Why can you not look at something and go, oh, that's really fucked up. I don't want that to happen to me. So maybe like I'll change my behavior so that other people don't suffer and so that it doesn't kind of blow back on me. They don't ever do that. They don't ever do it. Ever. That's why Trump. He's just like them. That's it. He's
the
them.
ultimate version of them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like he has
he's got some real white people tendencies.
He has all of the power and none of the responsibility.
All of the power, none of the weaknesses.
Right.
He's white Blade. He's white people's Blade.
He's a fucking daywalker. Oh God, I can't stand that nigga. Yo, I've never hated a person I don't know so much in my entire life. Yo, I hate him. Yo, I hate that nigga. Yo, I do. Yo, he just like my heart starts like beating fast when I see him on TV. Yo.
You think if he
because I want to punch him in the throat.
Yes. You think let's play a hypothetical game. Do you think if he got it, one, he would admit it?
No,
he would even
no, he wouldn't. No,
but if he got it and was like physically incapacitated, do you think he would change his mind? Or do you
Oh, sorry. Forgot the camera was on.
Change his mind.
do you think he would change his mind on the subject, or do you think he would still
In what way?
Well, he's 70 years old, so he'd die.
Do you think he is one of those people?
I hope.
Do you think he is one of those people that if it happens to him, then he will see, the era? And I'm talking about anything at this point. If something bad, I can't fathom something. Why can't you people do this? And then it happens to him. Do you think he has the humanness to be like, wow,
No.
this is
No.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah. You said, does he have the humanness? No. The answer to any question like that is no. He does not.
There's always a debate on whether he's a sociopath. Like, I think he's a psychopath. And the biggest difference between a sociopath and a psychopath is a sociopath, they're very similar. Sociopath does terrible things. The problem with them is they can't live normal lives. Like, they actually feel bad when they do that shit to an extent.
Right.
Like, they'll kill somebody, but they can't stop themselves from doing it. But when they do it, they like feel really bad and they can't have any like human contact and they don't know how to fucking talk to people and shit like that. A psychopath can do the terrible shit, have no empathy, no sympathy for anything, any harm they've done, and just live a normal life. He's a psychopath.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck about anybody. He doesn't give a fuck about his kids.
No.
Except for the one he wants to have sex with. He doesn't
Bingo.
care about his wife. She just looks good. I don't think
She doesn't even have a good
youngest
set of
son.
fake titties.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't think she's attractive. He doesn't give a fuck. I think he doesn't like his younger son because he's as tall as him now.
Yo, Baron's like
Yo,
9
Brian is
feet
He
tall.
looks like Slender Man.
Slender
He's like 6'2", and he's like 12.
he grew 4 feet like since he got to the White House. This shit is crazy.
He's as tall as his father.
I think he's taller than him.
Father.
What's his name? Baron von Trump?
Something like that. Well, I don't know. It's Barron.
It is Baron. I don't think it's Von Trump.
Baron. What the fuck?
It's fucking weird.
Again, that's a very white people thing. Like, niggas name their kids after like a Lexus or some other bullshit. He names his kid after, what sounds rich? Baron.
Royal Baron. Shut up, nigga.
Yeah, he's a
His kid is taller, as tall as him, if not taller, and I think he resents him for it. Just because he's taller, yo. It's fucking
Really is
weird.
taller
Yo.
than him,
He's
man.
tall as shit.
yo. That kid is
He's
like
15. No, I don't think he's 14 yet.
yeah. He's definitely a Slender Man. That's 100%. That's 100%.
But yeah, he
true.
doesn't give a fuck about anything. He just doesn't. He
He's
just.
really starting to look like him too.
Yeah, no, he does.
At first, I thought it wasn't his kid, but now the more I look at him, like, yeah, that's his kid. He
Yeah.
looks like both of them. He looks like his mother and his father, and it's kind of gross.
Yeah,
He looks like a Slovenian Trump. Oh,
half psychopath, half prostitute, allegedly. Oh, he don't give a fuck about Tiffany. He don't even remember her name.
She exists.
Yeah, he's like, I don't even want to have sex with you. You're not even as good as my other daughter. Yeah, no, he doesn't care about anything. Like if one of his kids got coronavirus and died, if it wasn't Ivanka, he wouldn't give a fuck. He would never change his attitude on his shit at all. He would try to gain some sort of sympathy.
People would eat that up, man. People would eat that up because it was like, wow, even he must be super strong in his convictions. Even his sons were died from it, but he still is like, yeah, people would eat that shit up, man.
Not me. I'm voting for your ass to get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck if your wife dies on election day on TV, nigga. You're gone. I don't care. There is nothing that could happen to him.
No.
Nothing.
No.
So all this has to end, or subside by November, right?
Nigga, I will go out there in a radioactive suit and vote. Well, I'm voting by mail. Get the fuck out of here. But like, no, there is nothing to stop me from voting.
Because first of all, we go back to 1918. It stopped. It slowed down in May, June. That shit came back in September and murdered fucking 50 million people.
Nigga, it killed 100,000 people in the U.S. in a month.
In the United States.
In a month.
600,000 people here died, I believe.
Yep. And they just found a brutal mutation in Europe today. Yay! But guess what? We're still pretending like opening barbershops and fucking tattoo parlors is a good idea. Good luck.
Now the difference is we have modern medicine, but it
That's
still
true.
takes a little bit of time.
Yeah. And time is not well, time is of the essence, sure, but people still die.
Because I feel like this is the perfect play to get people to stay home and to tell for
Of course.
this administration to be like, nope, I'm locking it down.
Well, he can't cancel the election, right? Like that's not a thing. But
They tried that
I mean,
in
look,
Michigan, right?
look, everybody says you can't do this, you
Or
can't
Ohio.
do that.
Ohio.
no, what they
Find a
well,
way to do shit.
well, the thing is, what they did do in that Michigan election,
They made people have to come out.
they made people have to come out, and Democrats were like, "Oh,
And the
word,
Democrats was like, "Oh, for work? For real?"
yeah, nigga, we still coming out. Like, fuck you," and they still came out.
Yeah.
I think people, like, to me, not to get too heavy into politics, but that was a canary in the coal mine election. And I think a lot of people who really super pay attention to politics caught it, and a lot of people who don't just didn't even know that race happened. But for people to risk their lives, and that's how much they want Republicans the fuck off the Michigan Supreme Court. Nigga, it wasn't a governor's race. It was a Michigan Supreme Court race. They were like, nah, fuck that. Nope.
And they beat the brakes off of them.
They
Like,
whooped that
won
ass.
handily.
Yeah.
So they're
And-
not fucking around this year.
And
Like,
19 people have popped positive for COVID from that going out and voting. That is how much people want him out. And you look, can you imagine how people are going to feel come November with this shit? No, people are going to be furious. If this shit comes raging back in September, people will be furious. They'll be furious.
yeah,
and
I
it
think
will.
he's going. I think he's going. Like, barring Biden doing some wild shit, like I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think he's winning.
No, I don't think so. And look, I'm not. Anything can happen. So I'm not. You're not going to be like, oh, you said. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I think Biden has a very good chance. And Biden could be brain dead and then rolling his ass on a gurney up to that debate. I'm still voting for that nigga. Who's his VP? I don't give a fuck. Who cares? I don't
I'll
care.
pretty much take anybody at this point.
Yeah. Who cares? Who cares? Just let this nightmare be over.
Williamson or whatever the fuck her name is.
Oh.
Yeah, Moonstone.
Yeah.
Moonstone.
Yeah.
Dark psychic
So we move
forces. Yo, she was super good on race issues though.
Yeah.
That was the one thing. She was like, yo, racism is a problem. And she was I was like, damn, maybe I would vote for her. And then she was like, there's psychic forces. I was like, and we're done.
Like,
All right. Grand opening, grand closing. God damn. But yeah, it's no, I think this is hurting him. I think it's hurting him significantly. That's why he's like, I'll attack Iran. Like, don't fuck around.
Ships.
Nigga, I
who
don't give
cares?
nigga, I don't give a fuck about an Iranian boat. They're over there suffering. They're like, yo, we don't even have boats out. What the hell are you talking about? Nigga, mad people over here dying. I'll close the border. Close it, nigga. We're all stuck here.
Nobody wants to come in, bro.
Yeah. I'll build a dome. No, nigga, we need air. We're trying to get outside. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do.
Throwing everything he's throwing shit at a fucking dartboard trying to find something.
I mean, they're literally
people off
using
of people dying.
I mean, he's literally using, like we talked about in the latest episode of Look Forward, he's literally using the fucking Republican playbook. It's like, the Second Amendment? Is that working? Is that working for y'all? No? Abortion? Niggers. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm almost out. We got Mexicans left. That's all we got. War, yeah.
They're the John Cena of political parties. They got 5 moves.
That's all they got. That's all they got.
They got 5 moves of doom, and they do them one after another.
Yeah. He just dude, I was so close to naming the latest episode like 5 GOP talking points with a picture of fucking Dylon. Like Dylon. That's what it is. It's the same shit. They do the same thing every time. It doesn't matter if it fits the situation. So yeah, he's desperate.
It's not really working this time. I mean, his base is gonna suck his dick regardless. But like, this shit ain't working.
Yo, niggas are like,
what the fuck are you talking about? Even the reporters are like, nigga, what?
What is this?
Even the reporters at those at those rallies he's doing every day, they're like, no. Like the day he said I have ultimate authority, he was like, that's not true.
Yeah, a woman was like, who told you that? I was like, yo, is this woman me? That shit was funny. Who told you that? I don't remember who told me, but just know that I have it. Oh, okay.
Like, that's not true.
I love the black woman from PBS. You know, she gets in his shit every day. He hates her fucking guts. He's this close. He's this close. He's like, you're a real white person of black people. You know that? You know that?
He's like the second coming of April Ryan.
She is.
Yeah, that's what she is.
Yeah, she be giving him the fucking business, man, and he hates it. He hates it. Like, and it's so crazy. All those press conferences. There's 7 people there. Everybody got their own row and shit. Like, yo, just go home. Yo. Shit is insane. It's insane.
It's so pointless
To listen to this buffoon
on stage. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. If I was like Anthony Fauci, I'm like, I got work to do, my nigga. Why am I here?
Yeah. Oh, he about to get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's about to be fired.
I can't believe he's still there. I can't believe it. Yo, today he came out and he was like, the coronavirus is definitely going to be gone by May. Or yeah, definitely going to be like gone in the summertime or whatever. We're not going to be here in November. Anthony Fauci came up like 2 minutes later was like, it will definitely be here in November. Like, he just immediately undercut what he said. It was like, no, not true. Hey, this nigga's standing
good.
This nigga standing 6 feet away from you. Like, no, what he said, total bullshit.
I mean, look, yeah, good on him, man. Like,
he's not gonna break.
Like,
yeah, he knows he's not too much. He knows he ain't gonna have a job in the next couple of days. He don't give a fuck. Like,
no, and he's just gonna end up going on TV talking mad shit about the president the second he gets fired. So go ahead and do it if you want to. It's a mistake.
Right. This is one. He's got integrity, which is something that most people on that stage don't have. Right.
Yeah.
And he takes that doctor thing seriously, not like Mamet, not like like
Mamet.
It's like he's an actual person with scruples.
He's a real scientist, yo.
Yeah,
like
he believes in the facts.
You're like Dr. Oz is a nigga who tells you to eat goji berries for your hair or whatever the fuck whatever bullshit product he's pushing on a Tuesday.
Yeah, everything is a miracle drug for him.
Right. And Dr. Phil is like, I don't know, he just like yells at teenage kids.
All these swimming pools going around killing people.
You said how many people? 60,000 people a year of swimming pool deaths? Like, no, that's not true. Like, what are you talking about? It's like 4,000.
Yo, Dr. Phil is an idiot.
These swimming pools are out here stabbing people way more than this flu, this little baby flu.
You can guarantee Dr. Phil don't go nowhere without a fucking mask on. You can guarantee it.
None of them doctors. They still doctors at the end. Like, well, I don't know about Dr. Phil.
No, he's not anymore.
He is actually a doctor. Well, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him, but he is a legitimate doctor. But yeah, like,
I don't get it,
money,
man.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't have it in me.
Being a doctor, which you make a lot of.
I don't have it in me, yo. If I was a scientist and they were like, I need you to lie about, no,
fuck you.
Because when you're gone, I still got to do my science shit, and nobody's gonna believe me because I tried to tell you eating goji berries was gonna cure this shit. Like, no, yo, come on.
He's like 78 years old. He should be at that phase where he just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like, look.
Oh, Dr. Fauci?
Yeah, Dr. Fauci. He's gonna be like, I can't imagine one of these. He's gonna be like, I can't stand you, yo.
He's like, this close.
The day that he knows he's about to get fired, he's gonna go on that stage like, yo, nigga, suck my dick from the back. He's from the Bronx too.
Yo,
or from Brooklyn, one of those.
It's super wild because he's got such a thick accent. And he's the smartest person on there, right? Like, he sounds like he should be like whistling at chicks from scaffolding in New York City. Meanwhile, he's smarter than everybody on that stage.
Right. His last name sounds like the name of a fucking familia of gangsters.
Right, exactly. A Grand Theft Auto mini boss character. Like, come on.
Right. So, he sounds like he should be fucking Dr. Oz.
Right.
Like a fake doctor. Like a criminal doctor. You know what I mean? Like just patching up criminals.
Dr. Giggles?
License or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Burning fingerprints off of criminals for hands and shit.
Yeah, go see Dr. Fauci. He take care of you, right? Fucking ridiculous. All right. I think that is it for us. We'll give you an hour-long preview episode. Good Lord. But look forward to the episode 173 on Harriet. That should be very interesting. I'll just do a little bit of self-serving here. Also, check out our other shows. We mentioned Look Forward, which is our political podcast. I co-hosted with Andy and sometimes Brad. And we talk about all this stuff more in depth. Also, check out The Nerdpocalypse, which is our movie and TV show. Right now, it's our nerd show. The three of us host it. But we're low on movie news because shit's closed. But we're doing a lot of movie reviews of stuff that we hadn't had a chance to see over the last year or two. So what are we talking about this week? Rambo Last Blood, Hansel and Gretel.
Uncut Gems, Underwater.
Underwater. What did I watch? Angel Has Fallen, and then perhaps The Lighthouse, if I get a chance to watch that.
Yeah,
so
I have to watch Last Blood.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
What is it on?
It's on Amazon.
I don't have it. So I'll find it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. We'll find. We'll. Someone will find it.
Just buy it. Buy it.
Rent it.
Rent
like
it.
I rented Underwater and Guns Akimbo.
Oh, that's right. You did one. You fucking idiot. Every week you make poor choices. So check those shows out, as well as Dense Pixels, which is our video game podcast, hosted by these two guys and Brad. I am not on there because I don't play video games.
Did you listen to the last episode?
I haven't, but I am sure that you slandered me since I asked the question. Can I host your little?
There's a reference in there that I think you two would appreciate.
Oh,
I heard it. I didn't get it. I didn't know
okay.
it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
okay. I'll check it out. All right, check those things out, and we will see you guys next week for Harriet.
See ya.
Take it easy.
Bye. You're watching the Black on Black Cinema YouTube channel. Make sure you check out our full reviews of black movies, past and present. And every other week, we do a preview episode where we talk about a random topic that affects the black community.